Welcome to the zerocostsoftware.com video demonstration. I'm Kibir. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a new empty virtual machine or VM using Microsoft Virtual PC. Start Microsoft Virtual PC on your Vista computer. Then click on the New option. It will start the virtual machine wizard. Click on Next. You have three choices to create the virtual machine. We are going to use the default, which is create a virtual machine. We can continue with next. Now I'm going to name the virtual machine as CentOS web server, because eventually I'm going to convert that into a CentOS web server. Next, since it already exists, I'm going to call it CentOS web server on Vista. Next, we are going to choose the operating system. Now, unfortunately, Microsoft does not list Linux as an operating system. Too bad. We're going to choose others. And notice the default memory virtual disk configuration. It is 128 megabyte of memory and 16 gig of virtual disk. We are not interested in the sound, so we'll ignore that. Next, we're going to adjust the memory to 512 by just typing in 512. And I recommend that for real servers where you are using it for production, you should use at least 2 gigabyte, if not more. Depends on your memory that you have available. In this machine, which is a laptop, I only have 1.5 gig available, so I chose 512 for the demonstration. Clicking on next will take us to the next screen. Now we'll choose a new disk. Click on next. I will choose the path where I want to keep the virtual machine, so I'm going to say d:/CentOS web server BSD. Now you can choose any path where you have space, any disk, you have space. And I'm going to change the size of the disks from 16 gig to 10240. That means 10 gig or 10,240 megabyte. Clicking on next, we will be at the completion stage, and I will click on finish. This creates a blank CentOS web server on Vista, which is not going to run because it has nothing to run. But we're going to go ahead and start it, and you will notice that just like a computer, it is starting the BIOS and is going to go through the BIOS checks and look for a bootable disk. Now it's checking for a net bootable option, which basically goes out and sees if there is any boot server available. But since we are not running any boot server, this is just going to hang up and eventually tell us that we need to put a boot disk. Now this is where we have created a empty virtual machine that can be used to install any operating system of our choice. Thank you for watching.